Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on the fun and games that I'm having in RoadCraft. And today we're at day 6 here in Sandswept, where days don't really mean that much because there's no time progression. So you don't have light and dark, you don't have day and night. But we're doing about an hour's play a day and pushing on through the various regions in RoadCraft. So today, I think we're going to be trying to find the port and sorting out stuff at the port and maybe doing a little bit more exploring. But I'll swoosh on over so we can look at and see where we're at. Let's go swoosh. And you can see that we're at 27% here in Sandswept. So we're doing okay. And if I click on it, we've done 9 out of 30 objectives and 3 out of 13 side objectives. And you can see, especially compared to yesterday, we've opened up the map a lot more now. We can see a lot more of what's going on the western side. So we've just got that southern area we're going to need to look at. But our focus is going to be on the port, which is in that sort of southwest bottom left corner. And we'll see if we can sort out some stuff there. So let's keep on going and hopefully have a really good day and get the port sorted out. Oakley dokley. So here we are, that's right, yes, here we are at the port, and we'd found 2 of the spots and needed to get to the 3rd one. Now before I go anywhere, I'll just check that route that failed, as we seem to have routes failing all the time now. On the way to the steel pipes facility. Oh, I'd say he's crashed into another truck that's been going at the time. We don't have many more to go there, so that's good. Okay, well, he can keep running. Meanwhile, we need to get from here. Been there. We need to go over here somewhere. There it is over there. Okay, so we have to get back out of here. Ugh. And find our way over to the other place. I don't think we're going to be able to go over that way. I don't think we can go on that. I think they've put that thing in the way, so we can't really get through. All right. Let's just see if we can wiggle our... Oops, crash. Wiggle our way through here, like we did yesterday at the other end, and just sort of pushing 1 or 2 out of the way. So that was a lot easier. Could have come this way. That's this one here that's going to be a bit tricky. Oh, not tricky at all. Just squeeze through there. Alright, so now we're back here. Get through there. Maybe. Kind of, sorta. Yes, this is more aimed for the tiny little scouts rather than a great big one that I'm in, but that's okay. Alright, so we've come over here. I think we're not quite there. We have to reach the other location, which I think is out this way, back and around. There's that oil spill we were talking about. Might see if we can sneak down this side of that. Don't really want to go too far into the deeper water there, I think. So let's just... we can creep along here. Nicely done. Not too far up that way. And close your wheels that way. Pretty good. Yee. He sneaked. Back around here and see if we can get to that last spot. show you going, sausage. There we go. So we managed to complete that one pretty quickly in the end. So, port.
Guess what's next on your menu? Your favorite. Cleaning up the mess. Yeah, you heard me right. You need to sweep the port to make it usable again. Take a bulldozer or a mobile crane and get those damaged containers and scattered pipes out of the way.
Right, that's the sort of thing that I was fighting my way through before. Looks like we've got to clean up those spots, so that's fine. We can probably do that. And in fact, why don't we do that? Let's see, we've got our big crane out. We have got our big crane, haven't we? So let's have our big crane and take it all the way over to the river base. That'll be a lot closer. All right, now should be able to take that down to the port. And use it to clear out the various bibs and bobs that are in the way at the port. Whoa, that tight. This way. This will get us into the first part of the port, which I think is where we need to be. Right, so this could take a little while, but okay. Looks like we don't have to move that big red one or the blue one. They look like they're probably already out of the way. We'll just reverse it. Sure. He's definitely out of the way now. Probably try and just put them in front of that building there, I think. Over here. Let's start. Bad. It's a matter of getting them out of the way, I think. That one. We've got one more literally next to us or beside us. How does that look now? Alright, so we look pretty good. The first half. We'll do the second half. Again, those two don't look like they're going to be a problem. We'll grab silvery next. Or yellow. You'll do. Grab that blue one anyway, just to move it out of the way. Make sure we've got a nice through path. Get to the other side. What's still now wait? Yes, guy here. Another way. Car. Right, so that's got that lot out of the way. I'm tempted to move these guys a bit just to open up this pathway through here. Just make a bit of space. A little bit messy. It's okay. Green one. where's the next spot? Oh, down there. Rightio. So we should be able to move through here without any trouble. And we get to move some pipes. Just trying to make a bit of space at the moment. It's fine. Now, these pipes, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it up and put it on the other pipes. I think it'll just roll off. Give it a try though. Looks like it works. Oh, that wasn't what I meant. Wrong button. Probably asking for trouble to try and put this one up on top of that one, but never know. Beautiful. I can sit there. I don't want to pick up him again. There you go. Hopefully we don't need to sneak down there for anything. Can't imagine we will. Out of the way. We've got to pick up the golden one. Put another one on top of him. Reach it. just move ourselves again. Nearly done. Then that'll be it. And maybe we have to move that little forklift as well. I think we're done. The green tick is on. Where's the last one? Over there. Okay, well, we should go and get that then. Okay, yeah. We should be able to just come around here and we'll be there. Let's start with the this guy. Let's pop them over there. I don't think we're going to need to get to port, but sometimes trucks might arrive from a vessel sort of thing. Let's just put it right over here out of the way. Pretty good. Should grab him while we're looking at him. That's got the 3 big pipes out of the way. Okay. Got, goodness me, still stacks of things to pick up. Ooh, not out of the way. It's still in the yellow area. No, it's not. He classifies as still being in the yellow area. Oh, goodness me. Out of the way. To move the truck in a minute, I think. Let's go over this side. Right, so it looks like those little barrels don't have to move because they've not got a little yellow jigger on them. These ones do. Okay, let's have a look at the next one, which is this green one. Get him out of the way. Yeah, today's definitely just been a day of clearing objects, hasn't it? I'm going to go up on top of those. Behind them so he can't escape. Lots of containers here. Hopefully that won't get in the way of the other trainy thing. If it does, well, we'll move it then. Alright, and while we've got that one there, I might just take a photo of that. Okay. Down here. Better. Oh, very neat. Definitely an action shot there. Get my camera in the right position. Something like that. Down and then go other way. That's better. There we go. Definitely an action shot. Oh, interesting how that one, the perspective of that rear thing was way off the ground. Okay, that's fine. That blue. Photo there. Photo. And go. Beautiful. All right. Continue. And put it down. Okie doke. So we've successfully cleared out the port. So that's good. So we might just pull ourselves up here and park. I think we should be pretty right to get through all the way through there if we have to. So what does that mean for us now? We have got to activate the power substation near the port, which just needs 5 steel beams, but we've got to go and get them, which is a bit annoying. Repair the pumping station. It needs an object and 3 pipes. Okay, we may do that a little bit later. Or maybe we do that... I'll think about that. Provide enough supplies to El Amir. We need to deliver a vehicle and store more steel beams. Where? I'll just store them. Rightio. Okay. That's right. I saw this yesterday. Yep. Okay. Find the backup generator. Oh, great. Now I've finished moving everything around. Find object. Oh, I see. It's in amongst here, is it? It's in this yellow square. Backup generator that's in amongst this square. Do you reckon it's that blue thing there? Doesn't look like a backup generator though. I'm trying to remember what they're normally packed, aren't they? In like a in a packy sort of thing. Maybe it's tucked in underneath there. Oh, let's see if we can find this. But I'll need the mule. No, not the mule. The scout to do that. He's not far away. My little lynx. Come on, little guy. Go and find some... Go back where you came from. Find the... thingy-doover. Go through there. Probably could. Not quite. Break through that fence up there, maybe. Just trying to avoid going a long way if I can avoid it. We do have the big crane to come and sort us out if we need to. Can we get through there? No. No, you can't. Unbreakable fence. Well, it's a bit of a pity, but can't be helped. Let's just park there for a second then. Where's the... Yeah, that's what I thought. Big crane is really, really close. So close, in fact, I can see it. Now, can we bring it though? Oh, I bet we can't quite bring it through there. Much as I would like to. Because of that stupid little blocky thing. Oh, we can. Right. That's it. Shove things around. That. I know, this is probably a really silly thing to be doing, but it's fun. There you go. That's fine. Just got to get around him. In front of gate 2A for a minute. Because I reckon we might need this guy to pick some things up. But,
You know, I always thought our company was a mess, but this port authority is just out of this world. You know why they've been sitting around with no power all this time? They lost their backup generator. You know where? Drumroll, please. On their own premises. You can't make this stuff up. Now you only need to find and install it. After that, I suggest you hightail it before you catch their incompetence.
oh dear. That's very funny though. There we go. And sure enough, there it is. Okay, now we probably drag it out with this guy with luck. We'll see. Good thing we didn't pack a whole lot of things in front of it. Oh, wrong thing. Come on. Right. Where's it meant to go? Somewhere over there. Good thing these things are indestructible, isn't it? Made a nice little path through here. All is good. Now, where do you actually have to go? Where do you have to go? Down there. Okay. Almost went too far then. Snuggle over our own little jigger. Eventually get ourselves stuck on it. No. Probably going to need the crane to get this where we need to put it because I don't... Oh, yeah, definitely going to need the crane to put this in there. But, okay. Fine. Well done on finding it anyway. Let's get me big crane. It would be pretty cool. Would have dropped that exactly where it needs to go. No, not at the bottom. Not that it would matter, I guess, but it's always nicer to at least make an effort to put it down how it should be. Ta-da! Ooh, and we got to level 19. Very cool. Okay, now we may or may not need to do something with those cranes, but we will see. Just park next to little links for the moment. Because we may need to do more yet. So what have we actually got to do? Ooh. We've got to activate the substation near the port. Yes, well that's that one there. We've got to repair the pumping station, which, okay, it's going to need a bit. And we've got to provide enough supplies to Alamia. And liquidate the oil spills. I haven't looked at that one. I'm going to find an object back up there near the sand quarry. Yeah, okay. Dare say that's going to be a pump. Yes. Alright, well, we can probably do that later on. Okay, so let's have a little think. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Right. So there needs 5 steel beams to go there. We need 3 pipes and an object for that one, so I'm not going to do that yet. So 5 steel beams plus 3 steel beams, and we have to deliver a vehicle. Right, so that sounds like 8 steel beams. So let's get 8 steel beams. Our favoritist getter of steel beams. Boron. We'll head on over. Unfortunately, nowhere near the steel mill. But we'll head on over anyway. I need 8. I need to craft 8. There was still quite a lot of metally things over at that steel mill, so I shouldn't need to get too hung up about finding some on the way and taking extra steel pipes or whatever. Should be pretty good. To our little friend the mule. I guess we could have used the mule instead. Give the Voron a bit of a go. And then we able to take those steel beams we make over to the river base rather than back to the desert base. Like that. Let's come up here and have a little look before we get too excited about... Oh, look at that great big thing. If you get that, it would be a bit hard. Pretty sure that's a... Yes, it is. That's a metal thing. So let's just have a look while we're here at where all the metal things are. Oops. Right. So you can see we've got a few cars lying around here. There's a few more bibs and bobs over here. There's some big things up here. Yeah, so we've got heaps of metal things that we can pick up. So we should be good. Right, so let's start with this bit anyway. I need quite a lot. Wasn't what I thought it was. Oh, that's not fun. It's funny. Picked up the other thing by mistake. Right, now we've got him. Oh, of course there's a truck coming through. Oh, that was lucky. that one way back there? I need something like 8, don't I? It's pretty good. Just 3 straight up. I reckon the car's worth more than the height, but I don't know. Well, we might tow the car then. Alright, fine. Could pipe in and try and tow the car. Only got to go a very short distance. Those little engine bits. I know about the screen doors. I think they get much. Oops. Sometimes the controls just don't seem to catch. We can pick up the middle of it. Didn't want to. Alright, we'll see if we can just grab the front of it though for change. Careful. Right, that's how many we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if I should just do a few extras while I'm here. I'm tempted to do a few extras simply because I'm probably going to want more before you know it. I remember that thing's worth a few. He was worth 3, wasn't he? No? that last little one just because he's there. Worth 2. Alright, that'll look. We'll take 10. Bet I still need another 5 or something. I'll have to come back again and do it anyway. It's alright. Okay, so now we should be able to pick this lot up. And take them down to the river base. Then on to whatever that other base was that we needed to drop some of them out. Got about 3 to pick up. We're done. You're in, but I don't like it. By strapping them in, it just means that there's only the one left to be able to collect. Makes it quicker to pick up the last one. Right. So we've now got to take these down to the river base. Where we'll drop some at that drop point. Take the rest to the base where they're needed to complete the other task. Sort of doing 2 tasks at once. I'm surprised we haven't come across a truck right at that blind corner. We've been lucky. This should be just a matter of toddling over there. drop ones off at the other spot first and then put the remainder into the base. So if we take them all to the base, it'll just take them straight out of the truck and I'll have to load them back up again. Come on, oh, so why are we struggling so much? Okey-dokey. This guy will be heading to Tiffeltown. Past him. Pretty good. And nice, pleasant road. Our second pleasant road. To the barking puppies. I don't think this will finish either of these two tasks. I think there's other bits that are needed to be done, but at least we'll have done the metal beam component. I think this was to go on to the power station or something. Past our heavy transporter. Road crew. So there's a white thing there, but that's not what I'm doing, I don't think. It's a different thing. That's it. That's the one I want to do. And then I'll come back to the river base to drop off the others. We haven't got too far to go. Get to the power substation. Should actually just check the map and see how I should get there. It's not out there. I'm going to come up this road here. Keep going down here, but I have to be careful because this is big rocks and scary. That's right, this is where I wanted to bring the bulldozer down first, really, isn't it? There's a lot of big rocks in the way here. Remember that before I take the bulldozer anywhere else. bring it down there. Clear off those big rocks. Oh no. Oh dear, this could be a bit more difficult than it was supposed to be too.
Nice! We're almost there. Once you bring the power substation back online, we'll have brought the area back to normal. Well, more like 25% of normal. Still, a major milestone.
Okay, so really not going to be able to get through there.
So please give this your best effort. Or your normal effort, as you're always on top of things.
Oh, this could be a bit harder than I thought. How am I supposed to get this guy through there? Oh, maybe? No, I don't think we can just bash through there. No. I don't know about coming in through here. So we could easily move that with the big crane, but I don't know that we can move this thing at all. Yeah, let's just have a quick look. I can get that guy out of the way. Put him sort of over here somewhere. That's fine. I don't think we're going to be able to pick up the big structure. It's just the gate. No. About as far as the gate can open. We can definitely move that big pipe if we have to. But I can't get inside this thing. I've got to come in through that other doorway over there. Other doorway. I think that other path over there. I have to come in through here. So to come in through here, I have to come sort of this way. Pretty scary. And there's a thing there, but I don't know what that's for. Okay, well, on a bit of a cliffhanger then. I think that's why we might stop for today. That's a good stopping spot in terms of being on a cliffhanger. Not so good in terms of finishing what we should be doing. But that's okay. I think we'll come back tomorrow and, yeah, have a bit of fun. Tricky one. Very good. Gives us a bit of time to try and work out what we're going to do. Oh, that's it for today, though, because I think that's a good spot to stop in terms of if we've run out of time. Now, there's a few things, or at least two things I can think of straight away I could do. I can either try and go along that path, or I can bring the heavy crane over and literally lift the Voron into that area. So either of those should work. Anyway, we're at 34% in Sandswept now, so we had a really good day today. And getting a wiggle on. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow as I continue on my fun and games. That's it for now, though, and we'll see how we can sort this thing out tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye.